What is good, Vibe Gang? It is your boy Ray here with another one. 90,000 subscribers. Shout out to each and every one of you renegades. You guys had, you guys were detrimental to the growth of this page. You guys helped a lot getting this page to 90,000 subscribers. Baby, we're less than 10,000 subscribers away to the Plizzak. Every 100,000 Ray. So shout out to you guys. I know in the last video I said that I was gonna go and read some comments off of the high Ren comment sections to relate to Ren. So, and I totally forgot about it at the end of the video. It was a long ass video, and I don't know, it just slipped my mind, and I totally forgot to do it. But I'm gonna read the 3 comments now before we get started with Ren Penitence featuring Molly McKinna. I haven't heard of Molly McKinna. I think I did. I think I have heard of her. It sounds familiar. But the song is called Penitence. We're going to have Federico cut the beat, and we're going to get right into the comments of this mofo. Federico, cut the beat. Stupid. So the first comment is coming from FLA, my guy. That's Florida, my guy, for your information. And it says, I have never heard of dude before this. I am speechless, flabbergasted. My man is talented. Thank you for the reaction and the introduction, Ray. Fire. So shout out to you, Florida, my guy, for the comment. Make sure I'm gonna try to make sure that Ren sees this. So hashtag Ren, tell Ren to see this video real quick. I got a message for him real quick, man. Shit. Next comment is coming from Mrs. Duke 95. She said, I sat down with my son and had him watch and listen to this song. He was blown away, I must say. He was right on track with exactly what was going on. He understood it immediately and related to it all. Thank you, Ray, for reacting to this. Shout out to you. We're making moves out here, Ren. Your music really, really, really touches people in their corazón. So you got to get your flowers now, my brother. So shout out to you, Mrs. Duke 95. I appreciate the comment, appreciate the love, and I'm pretty sure that Ren appreciates it as well. Next comment and last comment. Ember echoes. When two men speak like this, I really listen. This was a conversation. This reaction was an absolute experience. And that's the whole point of it. And thank you for that comment, Ember Echoes. That was fire. Thank you for that comment, because that's what I believe God put us on this earth for. Ren with his music and me with the way I do my reactions. And it's so you guys can escape and take this as information, almost sort of like a therapy type of session, where you get information that probably you've never heard before, or situations where you've never been to, but now you understand it to help another person that you see is going through the same thing. So the whole point of this is good medicine for people's health. So shout out to the comments. Please tag Ren and tell Ren that there's some comments out here from his fans and his following. But we're gonna get right into the track. This was the track that you guys told me to do after the one before that I did, the 1 year one. So you guys said this is going to be deeper than the one that I just heard. So you know how Ren makes me do. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that, Ren. Molly McKinna, it is on you. Let's fucking go. Oh, it's a movie. It's a real movie. It's a real, look at the credits and shit coming out February 6th.
Lately, I think I was over time in my chest, beating slower like the cloudy color of the...
That's creepy as hell. Is it me, or are you seeing that face look that way, but then it's looking straight at me, but it's looking that way at the same time with the eye like this, with the nose that way, but the lips is kind of this way, but that bottom lip is this way, and the top lip is looking at me. That is crazy. How did you do that?
cloudy color of them fading out, fading out. Oh, the heavy heart I carried went over your head and over mine.
That voice is fucking amazing. She's got that raspiness and her voice kind of low, but at the same time, she's got her high notes that are still kind of dim. It's art. It's fucking art. These people don't do just regular music. Jesus, we're gonna have to rewind that back to the beginning so I can hear what she was saying. The visuals got me messed up though. Those visuals are crazy.
Lately, I think I was over time in my chest, beating slower like the cloudy color of them fading out, fading out.
I counted the days she left like a prisoner, etching markings on my skin with an old knife, scratching. You see, I wanted the physical to match the psychological, and yet no matter how hard I dug, I still could not match that pain. I longed for reasons, I sung with demons, I sat in a dark dusty room, barely moving, breathing. I chewed through my own umbilical cord attached to her navel. I wanted to be separate.
Oh my God. And this is why I put him in the category. This is why you have to put him on a category of his own. This is the reason that I mean, people just think that anybody and anybody can just be the best or be in that type of level or that type of level of fucking art. Look at the goosebumps. Like the goosebumps explain everything that I'm saying right now. The poetry that comes out of his mouth, the deep meaning, whether it be dark or not, it doesn't matter. It just touches you to a point where if you're going through anything like this, you are going to feel it so hard, harder than the rest. That's why music is all till self-interpretation. You can't really say, "Oh, I don't understand why you feel this way towards Ren or like NF or anybody that speaks the way these guys write their music." There's no way that you could say, "Oh, just appreciate it," because you're not understanding because you've never been through it. Somebody that's been through shit is going to take these words that are coming out of their mouths, this art that they're throwing at us, this poetry, and it's gonna resonate with us more than it's gonna resonate with you, and that's fine. Congratulations, you haven't been through it. I hope to God you never do. I hope to God you never do. You don't know what it is to be in a dark place like that if you haven't been through it. And I'm not even saying it sarcastically. I'm not saying it in an asshole type of way. I 100% truly mean congratulations. I'm happy that you have not been able to do it or haven't been able to go through it. It gets dark. If you listen to everything that Ren has done, and I'm not trying to say this to take anything away from Ren, but he waters down a lot of shit that he says for certain people out there. He has to water it down. It could get fucking dark. It could get ugly. But that's not going to have people fix anything. That's just gonna scare them into getting deeper inside their hole. That's gonna just scare them, and they don't want to, and they're not gonna resonate because it's too dark. That's too much information that you're giving us about a person that's been through something like that, or deal with the depression or the addiction or whatever it is that the person has been through. It's a different type of human, man.
To her navel, I wanted to be separate. I think my mind is leaking. Solitude is so depleting.
I did it to myself. I know that you are faithful. I did it for my health. How come I'm still unstable? I'm falling far from hell. The suicidal angel who's lost my wings and fell. Falling so ungraceful, banished into hell.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction.
With the switch up, forget about it. I'm already used to. I think I'm immune to Rant's switch ups because his switch ups, like, I expect them to happen at this point. I expect it to happen. It has to happen. But that 70%, oh my God.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dumb numb feelings.
Oh God, I can't dumb leaning on my dumb numb feelings? Come on, dog. That is hard. I can't keep on leaning on my... That's a crutch that you're leaning on, ladies and gentlemen. It's a crutch. I can't do this because of this. It's a crutch. You fill in the blanks. I can't do this because of this. Stop using your mental issues or your addiction or your whatever it is that you're going through. Don't use it as an excuse that you can't do something. You could do whatever the fuck you want to do. You're the only one that's stopping you from doing it. But like you know better than anybody else, this world ain't fucking easy. So how can you dare expect people to just hand you stuff and do it for you when you know more than anybody else that life ain't fucking easy? You stop yourself. Stop using that shit as a crutch, man. I used mine as a crutch for so long that the padding in the bottom of the crutch was touching metal to the floor. Say that shit again, because they didn't hear it in the back, son.
In the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning in conundrum. Leaning on my dumb numb feelings, how the news high beaming when I hung from ceilings when I run from demons that are living in my head and escape fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate fate.
Woo! Talk that shit. It ain't going with the lyrical miracle shit, man. We call him Ren the syllable fucker, cause that's what he does with the syllables, man. I'm bringing that shit all the way back. Don't get mad. Get mad. Oh, Ray, you keep up. Go fuck yourself. Go ahead.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable...
The body is 70% water. I think I reduced mine by a considerable fraction. I've cried so much every night that all the 70%, that percentage is going lower by the day. But ask yourself this question. What are you crying for? Who are you crying about? You think holding all that stuff in is going to help you? No, it's not. You got to get over this woe is me stage, and you need to take that next foot forward and find some help. That's the next step. There's nothing else to do it. You can pussyfoot around it all you want. You can make excuses left and fucking right. You got to make that change, brother and sisters. Understand this. This is the reason why I have long videos when we having conversations like this. This is why, because this conversation needs to be had. If you do not like this type of conversation and you don't like the length of my videos because of this type of conversation, then I humbly can tell you to stop watching it. I'm not going to stop having this conversation because if this conversation can help one person, I did my job. I'm not going to stop doing what I do because it hurts you hearing it. That's all that it is. You don't want to hear it. So you're going to use the excuse of it being long why you don't want to hear it. But it's fine. I still love you. It's okay. I understand what you're doing. I get it. And then once you understand it and you get it, welcome back. I'm always going to welcome you with open arms. Welcome back. Now you get it. Now you understand. Rant's music is supposed to be broken down like this. Because if I just let this shit play and don't have no meaning behind it, I'm cheating myself, I'm cheating to the subscribers, and I'm cheating the world of having this conversation. Huh? Talk your shit, my nigga. Go ahead.
I wish that I could stop crying. They say that the body is 70% water. I feel like I must have reduced mine by a considerable fraction. Newton's third theory states that for every action there must be an equal and opposite counter-reaction. And so I retrace my steps and try to find reasons in the arms of my demons, cause I can't find healing if I can't find meaning. A conundrum, leaning on my dom-nom, feelings how the news high, beaming when I hung from ceilings when I run from demons that are living in my head and escape fate and disapparate, evaporate, evacuate and then activate fate. But it cut the brakes, now I'm driving my universe into a lake in the way.
Oh, fate, but it cut my brakes, so I'm driving my universe into a lake. Stop talking to me about his rapping either. What part of he could do everything don't you understand? It's a difference, man. It's a difference. He's not a rapper. He's not a singer. He's Ren. It's not really hard to understand that. You just have to listen to it for yourself. Facts speak, right? Listen to one Ren song and you tell me if you don't feel nothing out of his music, then there's something wrong with you and your mother. Because she raised a fucking idiot.
Of the world, don't wait, we make mistakes when it's all a state. For goodness sake, a double take, but I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate.
Cigarette inside a sharpener and coming out with pencil shavings? That's crazy. What is going on? Red is fucking crazy.
But it cut the brakes, now I'm driving my universe into a lake in the way. Weight of the world, don't wait, we make mistakes when it's all a state. For goodness sake, a double take, but I don't.
We make mistake when it's all at stake. That's tough. We make mistakes when it's all at stake. Haven't you ever been in that situation where that's it? This is the last moment. This is it. This is gonna make or break me. And you fuck up. If you've never been there, I'm happy. Absolutely happy. Because it fucking sucks. And I understand that I don't know. This happens to me a lot, not a lot, but it's happened to me before in the past a lot. And it's, if you notice, when one thing bad happens, something else bad happens. Like, for example, my AC broke. And that was expensive. And then right behind my AC breaking, I got a speeding ticket. And on top of getting same day, top of getting a speeding ticket, my hours got cut. On top of that, a bunch of bills got taken out that was not supposed to be taken out. So it's like one thing after another, and anybody in this world could fall into a big, huge, just, fuck all this. Everything negative, everything, whatever good that was going to happen today hasn't happened yet. I'm over it. I'm done. Fuck it. Now deal with that when you're dealing already with the negativity and everything inside your heart about yourself. And now you make a move. This move is supposed to make or break you. This move is supposed to put you back on top. This move is supposed to fix shit. And you go and do that move and you fail. Ladies and gentlemen, that was the last bit of hope that we had in our brains for ourselves. Not losing materialistic shit. Like ourselves. That was what was gonna, the little bit of energy we had left to give out to the world, to make a difference and do something good that'll change my situation. And we did it, and it didn't work. Boy, when I tell you, I've never seen that much darkness in my fucking life. But it's about beating that situation. If you could come up from that, you could come up from anything. And nobody in this world could ever tell you you can't do it. Because who the fuck are they? I'm done. I'm just saying.
Well, don't wait, we make mistakes when it's all at stake. For goodness sake, a double take. But I don't want to eat that cake. I ruminate inside meaning to illuminate a dark mind. I communicate without speaking, and I've seen so much I went blind-eyed. Why? I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry for my sanity.
Oh my God. A lion with a lion of mine. Oh, he's got this line in him that needs to come out. And when he comes out, he's gonna bite somebody's ass.
And I've seen so much I went blind-eyed. Why? I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry for my sanity, I live in a lie with the lion inside. Living a lie with the lion inside of my mind. It's hungry and I don't know why. Pressure drop, deep breath, time stops. A broken, etc. ... Pressure drop, pressure drop, pressure drop. I feel it consuming. I can't stop. ... The lines join the dots and I'm tying knots. Then divide and multiply. Square the root of pi. Beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rock.
I try to keep my mind focused. I start keeping myself busy and keep my mind focused to the bigger picture. But when that demon comes and when that depression and when that sadness and when that addiction and all that negativity shit comes piling on top of each other, it's kind of fucking hard to get focused and stay on that fucking line. But you know what? Imagine if you get off that line, you're going to lose a tit or a testicle. Just imagine if that line gets moved, you're going to lose something very important of you or somebody that you love. So you need to fight through all that bullshit and you need to get through that, jump all those hurdles and move all those fucking boulders and keep it fucking pushing. The boulders are all the negativity, all the bullshit. If you're strong enough to move a fucking boulder, you're strong enough to deal with anything that comes at you. We're humans, we're built that way. It's not one has it and the other one doesn't. We're all built the same exact fucking way. If you bleed red, then me and you do the same thing, man. I've never went inside a fucking stall and somebody using the bathroom and say, hey, it smells like flowers in here. You know why? Because we all shit the same. It stinks. Come on, man. Get up.
The root of pi, beat the puzzle. I try to keep my mind focused on the line. Hopscotch and pop rocks. I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
See, but see how easy it is. How easy it is to when you're dealing with everything that we fucking deal with on a daily basis. How easy it is that this magic fucking pill could make all that pressure, all that weight go away. How easy that is. But as we all know, we all grown adults, and as we all know, if it's that easy, it probably's not good for you. But us as humans, we're in survival mode. We need to survive. We need to succeed. That's what we need to do. It's constant survival mode when you go down deep into that black hole. So the drugs are in our brains. The way it sounds, the way it is to us, is this is fixing things. This is fixing everything because you feel good. Brother, after a couple of fucking years of you doing that shit, then you come talk to me. And then you say, I'm sorry, Uncle Ray, you were right. Waking up sick every fucking morning. Going through withdrawals when you don't got the money. Having to have your kids witness you being a complete fucking dirtbag and fuck up. There ain't nothing good about that feeling at all. I believe in everybody. I believe that everybody has the power to withstand a lot of abuse and a lot of pain. And I know there's some abuse and there's some things that happen to people that it's difficult for you to accept moving on and accept what happened to you and keep living your life with a smile on your face. I know there's certain situations in people's lives that in your mind right now, if you're going through anything like that, you say easier said than done, Ray. I've tried everything. I've talked to people. I've done this. I've done that. Well, then you haven't tried everything. That's my only thing that I could tell you back is you haven't tried everything. I thought that way too. I trust me. I've always said, no, that's it. I'm done. It's a wrap. But then there was something. So don't give up just because you failed 10 times. You failed 10 times to win that one time. Everybody knows that. You gotta fail. That's your learning curve. You learning not to mess up again. So in a couple of years, when you decide you want to get sober and you decide that you want to find help and you decide that you want to deal with your depression and you do all that, and you're happy now, and you're with your family, and you're having fun, and you guys are planning vacations, you're doing what you want to do for a living, you're getting paper, everything's good. When you get to that point, that's where I'm at. So a person that's been through what I've been through, just like everybody that's in the comment sections right now, and everybody that watches this video, they've been through the same and sometimes even worse things than I've been through. We're all strong and we all can make it out of whatever slump we're in. We just need to stop using excuses and we need to stop trying to use substance to fucking cover or numb anything that we're going through. We're humans. We need to ravel in that pain. We need to take that pain and use it towards what we want and what we want to do. And there's nothing and no one in this world that should be stopping you. And if there is, that's a huge sign that person, no matter who they are, needs to get the fuck out your life. And that's a fact.
Scotch and pop rocks, I take shots of teardrops. When I drop a pill pop, I find peace and time stops.
That's the beginning of an addiction. All the pain that he's talked about in the earlier, he ends it with that pill popping bar. Time stops. I'm good. You're not. You're hiding. You might as well put a blanket over you because that's what the hell you're doing. You're hiding behind the pill. And that's not the way to do it. Trust me. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that. Once again, this was amazing, amazing track. Please put the next rant down below, and also put the next big push down below too. So let's bring it back. We kind of skipped and went to a rent thing, and then we got stuck in a rent wormhole. So let's get back to the big push. So I want to do one more big push. So put the next big push down below so we can go ahead and get that done, and then we'll go back to red and then big push and then red and then big push. We'll run it that way. I have no problem running it that way. Like, comment, subscribe, do all of that. I love all of you. I got more coming. I'm going to talk to you guys in a minute. Peace.